Joshua and the Battle of Jericho for Kids. Once upon a time in the land of Canaan, there was a city called Jericho. It had tall, strong walls surrounding it, and it appeared to be an impenetrable fortress. The people of Jericho were convinced that they were safe and secure inside their magnificent city. Joshua and the Battle of Jericho for Kids. The city of Jericho. However, there was also a group of people called the Israelites, who had been wandering in the desert for many years. The Israelites believed in God, and He had promised to help them conquer the land of Canaan. And they were led by a brave and faithful leader named Joshua, who was determined to lead his people into the promised land. Joshua and the Battle of Jericho for Kids. Joshua sent 2 spies into the city of Jericho to gather information. Joshua's spies entered the city and found refuge in the house of a woman named Rahab. She was a kind and brave woman who believed in the power of God. Rahab hid the spies from the king's soldiers and then helped them escape back to the Israelites. Joshua and the Battle of Jericho for Kids. Rahab. When the spies returned to Joshua, they shared their findings. In the meantime, God had explained to Joshua what the Israelites needed to do to conquer Jericho. Joshua gathered his people together, and they followed God's instructions to the letter. The Israelites marched around the city once a day for 6 days, while the priests were blowing their trumpets. On the 7th day, they marched around the city 7 times, and as the priests blew their trumpets, Joshua ordered everyone to shout. Joshua and the Battle of Jericho for Kids, blowing the trumpets. The Israelites all shouted as one as instructed, and then a miracle happened. The walls of Jericho began to shake and crumble. When the Israelites saw that the walls were falling down, they rushed into the city, capturing it. Only Rahab and her family were spared, because she had believed in God and had helped the Israelite spies. Joshua and the Battle of Jericho for Kids. The walls of Jericho come tumbling down. Joshua and his people then celebrated their victory. They now knew that with God on their side, they would be able to overcome any challenge.